When?
attention
Oh
to
yeah,
the
in the
fucking
the YouTube comment.
Yeah, when your podcast about Law Harvest, you died to a bear trap.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's something that happens.
Yeah, but no, killing people with your bare hands is really easy if you know what you're doing. And if it's a case of it's premeditated enough where you fucking like got a knife, you can just premeditate enough to sneak up on a guy, and if you know what you're doing. I'm not going to explain to people on YouTube how and what to kill a man with your bare hands, because I think that might actually be a problem. But
can't have those internet police getting you on YouTube.com on this video with Outlaw Harvest as the sole viewer.
Okay, I mean, you say this, but you know, people in our
people in what?
In our country have been arrested for tweets.
I know, but you know,
like quite a lot of people, like a really scary amount of people have been arrested for relatively innocuous and often.
Usually the charges aren't like, you know, you have to spend 100 years in jail though, so it's pretty. It could be a lot worse.
I don't want to spend any time in jail. I don't want a criminal record for fucking making funny statements on the internet that also happen to educate the viewers on the ways to murder a man with your bare hands.
Huh. Okay.
You understand the fucking conflict here?
Sure, but I'm sure people have done a lot worse and they're fine. It's the same argument like piracy.
Yeah.
Technically, people get caught for piracy. But, you know, do they really?
Okay. I mean, either way, I don't for more people in the world having the knowledge of just how mechanically easy it really is once you know the mechanics behind it all to kill a man with hands really alarmingly quickly.
Okay.
Like, I found out that I was on one of, as you do, on one of my, let's go through some weird archives of PDFs and strange files that are just on the internet about, and one that just had a bunch of guides to, how to kill people very quickly with your bare hands, and it's like, oh, it's a bit uncomfortable. Knowing this hasn't necessarily improved my quality of life, you know? You know the feeling?
Yeah. I don't know. I know that there's a few.
Thing.
Yeah, there's a few resources like that online actually, although a lot of them have just rubbish, random misinformation.
Yeah, I know, but that's a case. Okay, so it's a case of you read it in case of you can put together from. You know, I've got my esoteric, vague medical knowledge that sort of is all a washed up mix of shit, right?
Yeah, sure.
Accepted. I don't have to justify this as being. Okay, it's case of, I would have to let you. Yeah, this is all in line enough to be, if not entirely valid, this will work. If not like murder, this is going to cripple someone badly to the point of they're going to serious medical attention if they're going to, you know, not be broken after the fact.
Okay.
Or dead pretty soon.
Okay.
So yeah. Either way, it's a case of knowing that, like, this case of it's sort of like, do you ever like hold a knife and just think, you know, you could just like jam this into your eye socket?
Yeah, I think there's like a French saying for that. Not that specific case for that like feeling. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, but that's sort of it's the fear of your own agency sort of thing is how I always describe it. The fact that I have the power to do these horrifying things that have major consequences.
Okay.
It's sort of having that in your head of, I know the exact like order of muscles I would need to move to murder you in a matter of 30 seconds. To any person who is within like 1.5 meters of me is not necessarily a thing that I'm happy that I have the knowledge of.
Okay.
This is some deep Magos law right here.
Okay. This is Magos law. How do I open this door?
Okay.
Do I have to shoot it?
There's a bomb in there. Yeah, you shoot it. You stand back, I think.
Okay, well, I just shot it a bunch and nothing happened. I'll try shooting it again from this angle.
I remember if you try to walk in, then...
Yeah, I just did that and it exploded everything and hurt my ears.
Okay.
try shotgun. Yep, that did it.
Yeah,
There's a horrible ringing sound.
it's all thematic and shit, and it's that thematic kind of shit where it physically hurts you. This is what you gotta use guns on these guys.
Yeah. I use the guns.
Use up all the ammo in the map.
Wonderful. What do I do about this?
Uh,
I can't even throw anything at them. Yeah, I think I am actually just fucked.
I believe tech is you done.
Wait, I have one more bullet in this.
Hey.
Can I do it? Can I make it?
No.
Okay, well, I got one of them.
Remember the time. You don't have any more ammo left, so that's yeah.
Alright. That's fine, I guess. Let's just do that from the beginning and not use the assault rifle, like, to open a door. Because apparently that doesn't work. It's Hotline Miami. A single bullet from a shotgun will open a door, whereas a single bullet from an assault rifle will not. Oh. I didn't hear what you said, by the way. Cut out.
I made a joke that sort of ties into the earlier theme.
Oh, okay.
Miami's a pretty act murder. It's a good one.
Yeah.
But it was ruined because fucking internet.
That's true.
Fine. It's good. This is a high quality Let's Play.
It is. This has like 3 separate qualities. I won't tell you what they are, but they're definitely there. We don't legally have to give you the ingredients.
I was thinking if there's a way to fix this, because, like, is there a way you can record game audio without recording my audio? Is that a thing that's possible, mechanically?
By saying that, I will probably either end up not doing it at all ever, or like 6 years down the line I'll remember this conversation and try to do it and like explode my computer or something. So I don't want to do it, and it would be a large pain, big pain, but theoretically possible.
I know, because that's the issue is, like, if the solution would be, you know, I record my own audio, like fucking voice, and you just overlay that.
Yeah.
But the issue is, how do you get game audio without getting my audio as well? I guess if there was a separate computer that had your fucking head, that had headphones in, that was me coming through that, if you had like a laptop, that could work. Do you have a laptop or a spare computer that you can use for that? Is that a possibility?
Not really one that I can use for that. My laptops are between my laptop is between functionalities at the moment, and between the functionality of working and not working. That is to say, it's not working.
Yeah. Okay. If that would be like the obvious hardware option of just use that to run Discord, and that run here, but record all your audio for the game itself on your main computer, and then use I guess you can either use the main computer or the laptop to record.
Well, I'd have to use the laptop to record my audio, because otherwise how would I speak to you?
Yeah, I mean, you could play around with that if you want to fuck with chords, but probably just use the laptop, do that. And then I'll record my audio, and that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we've solved it. For the future, when
God.
If we ever care and your laptop is fixed, then that's our solution.
Yeah.
To me not sounding like shit and cutting out constantly and being bad.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we still won't be able to hear each other all the time. I mean, if you cut out, and I'm not able to understand you.
But it's a case of... Okay, here's the thing. The majority of the issues are... Like, that's an occasional issue, but the main issue is the case of... There's a delay, which... the main issue is the delay in this, which messes up... messes up how it sounds when listening back, which you can deal with if it's separate objects, just mash them a bit closer together to make that less noticeable, and the fact that I sound really fucking low fidelity because it's coming through the internet.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, you have some pretty shit internet, don't you? It's
I don't know what's up with it. I don't understand. It's
I don't know. Have you like checked speed tests to see if you're getting?
Yeah, that's the thing. Speed tests all show pretty high, which is why I don't get it. I think it's just an inconsistent thing, or maybe just the wiring under my house is just shit. I don't know.
Do you use like any wireless adapters?
No.
Okay.
This is the worst kind of topic for a fucking Let's Play. Stop. Me that the kind of try to ascertain a technical difficulty, like discussing solutions to technical difficulties. Kids, okay, something's happening there. Trying to ascertain a problem that I know we're not going to solve it. We're not going to solve my troubles with the internet in the fucking Hotline Memory Let's Play. So it's the worst thing to talk about.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bad podcast.
Yeah, this is bad. Do we really care that this is in perfect HD analog audio using XLR cables?
I mean, that's the point, but it does make me sad that I sound terrible on all the fucking podcasts I'm on that I don't make myself.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the whole host client problem, isn't it? Oh well.
And okay, no. Here's the reason. The problem is because for everyone I do, which is essentially it's you and Outlaw, the only ones with any regularity. I have a far better audio setup than either of you, but I just get fucking shitted on by the internet, so you can't hear. It's that's the sadness. It's the sadness of I can't make usage of my fucking ridiculous and not at all sensible investment in a too good audio.
No, Do you have XLR cables on your setup?
Yeah. Yeah, there's an XLR cable.
I wasn't sure if you actually went through with that. The XLR cable is definitely the main thing. That is very funny to me. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
It's
you're just a
light
Warhammer. You're just a fucking Warhammer nerd. Why do you have XLR cables? You're just a guy on YouTube making wacky clips of you being wacky.
Making random clips of me being wacky and Warhammer a bit, but I have the best fucking audio setup of all the Warhammer YouTubers, and I take pride in that.
Yeah. I mean, well done, I guess.
And also the case of my audio setup was fucked, and I just went, you know what, I do have enough money to get an audio setup that will be good enough for ever. Unless
it breaks.
Change. Unless it breaks, but either way, there's fucking 4 components of it, so if any one were to break, replacing one of those would be far simpler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. It's a case of all my audio setups broken. It's a case of, okay, I can get good headphones, for one, which I had none.
Mm-hmm.
I can get fucking the best audio boot.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite the best, but pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Your little fucking box with the red lights on it. Got the red lights and the green lights. It makes a light when I say words of sufficient volume. You feel there's the XLR cord is red, which is on brand for the Magos bit.
Wow, that's amazing.
Perfect. That's the main reason. That's the main reason I chose. So that's why you choose Scarlet, because it's on brand, because it is red, because they are called Scarlet, and I am red a bit because AdMech.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true.
How you make your decisions.
Meanwhile, I got a pretty cost-effective microphone for £60 or something, and I have some pretty good headphones for like £30, and they're both good. They're both considered to be pretty up there in terms of cost effectiveness, and I'm happy, and I'm not down like £4 trillion.
Like here's the issue with it. I take like my lessons in audio quality. Digibro, who has the best audio quality.
Yeah. On the other hand, Digibro has like what 300,000 subscribers.
Yeah, but he got audio quality that good before he had any. So you know.
And Digibro shouldn't be your idol. He's really not good.
He's not I didn't say he's my idol. I said he's the best at it, so I take my lessons from the guy who's the best at it. That seems pretty reasonable, TB Desu.
I kind of want to dispute that he's the best at it, just for the sake of the fact that I refuse to believe that Digibro is the best at, well, many things.
Okay. I mean, he has. It's not a case of there's not much skill to buying a good audio setup, other than realizing that there is a difference depending on how much you spend.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, there is. Okay. There's a note of you can listen to the difference between your blue snowball. Which one is it? It's the
snowball.
one,
yeah.
Right. Blue snowball. Yeah, you can listen between someone on a blue snowball setup and a higher grade setup, and it is a very noticeable difference if you listen to them side by side, and you have a good enough audio setup to hear the difference. Of course, that is the issue. Most people don't have enough of a good audio setup to be able to mechanically hear the difference because it doesn't put the fucking quality. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Either way, I'm the goat, and it's entirely a pride thing. Fuck all of you.
Yeah. That's more or less what I thought.
I mean, it's not, but it's funny if I say that, and as has been established, I hate arguments, and this is perilously close to that. So
yeah.
It's funny if I just make a joke about it.
Alright, fair enough.
It's all good.
Yeah. Again, I don't actually care that much about most levels of audio quality, so maybe I'm not the best person to ask. You know, I downloaded like a FLAC version of some album, and it was noticeably different to the MP3 version, but I just didn't care. It just the differences weren't that great, and I get like for purity and everything, you gotta have only FLAC uncompressed, and you listen to it through like things blessed by the Pope himself. But I just don't care. It's not that much of a deal. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Again, the main thing for me, it isn't the. It's a case of it's very noticeable, and it's a case of it's always slight cringe in a case of okay, I can tell. You can hear a voice, you can tell. Okay, I can see where your audio setup's at, but you know.
Oh well. Yeah. Okay, I'm perfectly content.
My audio setup looks cool. I've got there's a big metal arm bit on it.
Yeah.
So rad.
That's pretty cool.
It's the coolest looking thing in the fucking room. Is the big metal arm bit.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you have a big metal arm bit.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
It makes me glad. Makes me glad, and it makes me glad.
That's good. Yeah,
no one understands. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say my audio setup is just a goofy looking white ball on a tripod on a desk that's horribly cluttered with all kinds of stuff. In a room which is mostly mold, about 50% mold and 49% mildew, and like 1% myself, my own body.
That's fun.
Yeah,
it's good. It's a good meme.
Yeah, except it's not a meme. There is literally like water on the walls just due to the damp. It's a problem.
That is actually a legitimate concern. Probably should think about trying to deal with that.
Yeah. I dropped a thing that had metal on it, like under my bed for a week, and I found it again. It rusted. I mean, that's not good. I mean, my computer. I'm surprised my computer like hasn't died, because that's a lot of water coming out there, and you know, it's not good.
It's legitimate health concern, certainly. That's
yeah, it is. I know it's because of the way the house was built, and they built it like a path around the house, and then they didn't think about what that would do to the foundations, and they ended up making that like damp somehow. I don't know how that works, come to think of it, but apparently it does. And yeah, it's a problem, and they won't fix it because they can't really fix it, and apparently that's my room now. I get the room that is mostly damp, that is 50% mold and 50% mildew.
Well, at least you're not old, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But you still hate mold and mildew.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm sure that when I'm old, I will still do. Grammar.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, deep lore there. See that deep lore just missed right there?
What was the deep lore?
The giant is behind it all.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Wow, that's deep. That lore is deep. Deep. Oh no, it's those dudes. I can't hit those dudes with my fist.
You gotta get a gun, you fucking dumb.
Ugh.
Big dumb.
I don't like using a gun. It's difficult.
That's why you suck.
Ugh, I have to use a gun because they're not gonna follow me, are they?
No. This is why you've never beaten Shinobi 3, you know?
I made Shinobi 3. I actually played Shinobi from Shinobi 3.
You didn't. I've seen you IRL, Shinobi 3.
I actually played Tom Hanks when he played Shinobi in Shinobi 3.
Okay, first of all, Shinobi character. There's Shinobi 3 at Star Wars Shinobi 3. Second of all, I've seen you. You are no true ninja.
Yeah. You've only
No,
seen
it's
what I wanted you to see. I have total control, not only of Shinobi, but of the media. I've made you think Shinobi is someone he isn't. Shinobi from Shinobi 3.